So you see I'm running at about 15.7 volts, and I can vary it. It's squealing at about 5 kilohertz. That 5 kilohertz is coming off of this generator, and when I put the frequency counter on this generator, I get 15 kilohertz. So there might be a mixing difference. There might be 20, that's 15 and 5, and then minus, there might be 10. So it's between 5, 10, 15, and 20 kilohertz going here. You can hear it running right now. So I have tweaked the frequencies, and there's not much change. Tried to get the lamps to brighten. See, as I close it up, they get a little brighter. And you notice, look at the frequency changing when I close it. There's the 10. How neat. And then if I take the frequency counter and go over here, it's way up there, 65 kilohertz on both sides, and then on the hot side it's 10. And on this one we got going up even higher to 85, 86 kilohertz. So there's a lot of mixing going on right now in the frequencies, and you'll see when I connect it close to I put the multimeter close to something, I get that radio frequency messing up the frequencies like before on my other benches out there. It's inside now because it's cold, so I'm inside, and so if I disconnect this and go back over here, there's that 15 kilohertz. But it's a radio frequency that messes up the meter. It's shooting all over the room here right now. That's the RF frequency up on 85 and 65 kilohertz. So it's some of it I can't probably hear, and some of it I can. So some of it's within the human frequency range of hearing, and some's in the radio frequency above 20 kilohertz. Right now I think I hear 20 kilohertz or 10 or 5, whatever it is right now. So if I were to tweak something here, hear the frequency change, everything goes down. I turn it up, find the resonance here. You see the lamps do different things when that happens. So see, the other two lamps get brighter when I lower the frequency, and the little one gets brighter when I raise the frequency. That's how they're interacting through the coil here, I'm sure. So this is a lesson on two generators in a toroid core, achieving resonance and the total impedance on the 3 lamps that are output on the 3 open coils. So actually the multi-winding that's underneath these 4 is being run by this generator, and the yellow one is being run by this generator. It's real sensitive stuff I got here. So I thought I'd do that. I wanted to see what mixing frequency does, and it sure does. The frequencies do mix. And you can't read a multimeter when you got all this RF going into the wiring. It's going right into it, making it go nuts. See, not even on the AC scale, it still jumps around. like 15 to 37 volts. So that goes to show you, nothing getting hot. That guy's hot. This guy's warm. So one of them was working hard than the other one right now. Obviously this one's working either at, this is a lower frequency, this is higher frequency. So it's struggling, I guess. And it's all around total reactance and impedance of the circuit combined, that even the back EMF shooting back in here comes right to the drain of the FETs. And the FETs have to put up with it, so they try to balance out, just like on my collider circuit. Anyway, so the electron's spinning right and left here in the toroid core. And the only thing I can say is about it, it's not that efficient at all, I don't think, because I got heat loss there. I'm using 15 volts. But the good thing about it is you can get mixed frequencies with it. You can adjust the frequency you want. You can tap off the coil here in different taps and rearrange things. Now if I disconnected the big guy and I'm putting him back on there, trying to get it back on there. So a little bit of sparking in here when I put it on there again. Very sensitive circuit too that I have here. That's a real high frequency, and then it's on 163. I put it back at 14 to run these lamps. So that about takes it up here. Boy, that thing would be burned out if I didn't have it on that heatsink. Nothing warm here. This guy here is a big fat heatsink. He's not even room temperature right there. So that's what I have. As you adjust these frequencies, they mix and match and come out at different frequencies. So and you can also adjust the individual generators. If I go real high on this one, that one shuts down, and the two bigger lamps, I'm lowering their frequency and the bigger lamps are coming on, and the small lamp is going dull. So there's a trade-off here. And that's what I have for this. Thanks for watching. Hope I can be of help to somebody here that's trying to do this mixing circuit. And that'll be it for it's December after Christmas 29th or 30th on a Tuesday, 2015. Looking forward to Happy New Year 2016. And that's all I have.